Few people imagine that something so simple can hold such extraordinary power. Amidst shelves full of medicines and artificial solutions, there exists an ancient secret, used silently for generations, that defies even modern logic. Clove water. It's not a fad, it's not a recent invention, but a practice that has crossed cultures due to its almost unbelievable effects. Imagine discovering that what seemed like just a forgotten spice in the kitchen is actually capable of transforming your energy, mood, digestion, and even your physical form. How many times have you sought complicated results in expensive solutions, when what you needed was right before your eyes? This is the provocation. Perhaps the answer to many discomforts lies hidden in a simple glass. And here lies the most intriguing point. We're not talking about miracles, but about constancy, about choices that seem small but that, over the course of days, quietly rebuild your health. Clove water isn't just a drink. It's an invitation. An invitation to experiment, feel, and be surprised by results no one expects from something so simple. The question is, will you dare to try it? Have you ever thought something as simple as a glass of water could transform your body day after day? Well, clove water seems harmless, but once it starts working, it reveals a power that surprises even the most skeptical. In the first week, abdominal bloating begins to disappear, gas subsides, and that feeling of being trapped inside your own body gives way to an unexpected lightness. It's as if your body, which had been screaming in silence, finally breathes a sigh of relief. And the curious thing is that the effects don't stop just at digestion. Cloves act as a silent guardian of the intestinal microbiota, reorganizing the balance between good and bad bacteria, without forcing anything, without being aggressive. It's like exchanging the tired soil of a vegetable garden for fertile ground, where life flourishes naturally. The results are visible. More energy, a more stable mood, and a body that gradually adjusts, as if rediscovering its own rhythm. As the days progress into the second and third week, the impact intensifies. Previously bothersome aches and pains begin to subside. Joints respond more freely, the mind clears, and even skin takes on a new glow. Circulation improves, sleep adjusts, and suddenly, one notices small changes reflected throughout the body. But what's most striking is what's yet to come, because this is just the beginning of a much larger process. It's amazing how simplicity can hide powerful secrets. Many people believe that achieving transformative results requires something complex, full of steps, but clove water proves just the opposite. Just a teaspoon of cloves and 500 milliliters of filtered water are enough to initiate a renewal process. The key is in the care. The water should be lukewarm, never boiling, because excessive heat destroys what matters most. Eugenol, the compound that carries much of the magic. Seems trivial, but even the waiting time makes a difference. The infusion should rest for 12 hours, as if the cloves needed a whole night to yield their hidden treasures. It's almost a ritual. Pour it in late afternoon, let it sit quietly overnight, and reap the benefits first thing in the morning. Those who have tried it say that drinking this water cold on a clean stomach changes the way your body feels throughout the day. Your metabolism wakes up, your intestines appreciate it, and your energy flows more steadily. And here's a practical tip. Never reheat the drink. Heat destroys volatile compounds and causes you to lose some of the benefits. Store it in a glass bottle in the refrigerator and drink it gradually, either in sips throughout the day or in 250 milliliters doses in the morning and afternoon. This simple detail separates those who simply experiment from those who truly feel the profound effects on their bodies. And there's something even more intriguing. Small changes to the recipe can produce specific results. The fascinating thing about clove water is that it doesn't have to be the same every time. With small adjustments, it can be transformed into a personalized formula for different needs. Those looking to reduce bloating and control their sweet tooth, for example, can add a cinnamon stick, a slice of fresh ginger, and even a touch of hibiscus. This combination creates a true metabolic symphony, accelerating energy expenditure and regulating appetite, without resorting to complicated or expensive strategies. But if the challenge is slow digestion, gas, and reflux, the version with chamomile, bay leaf, and fennel acts as a balm for the stomach. Imagine drinking something that not only soothes, it's folk wisdom meeting science, in a blend reminiscent of Grandma's recipes. Simple yet accurate. By incorporating this into your routine, you begin to notice that minor aches and pains are no longer constant companions. For those suffering from low immunity or constantly battling colds and respiratory crises, the version with fresh mint, turmeric, and lemon becomes a true natural shield. It's refreshing, anti-inflammatory, and even provides a feeling of cleansing the airways. There's just one crucial point. Not everyone should use it. Pregnant women, small children, people with ulcers, or those taking blood thinners should avoid it. After all, even though it's natural, cloves are potent and deserve respect. And from here, the big question arises. How can all this connect to a broader lifestyle, one that goes beyond a simple recipe? The most curious thing about clove water is that the results don't appear spectacularly with the first sip. On the contrary, it's consistency that reveals its true power. People who maintain the habit for weeks report an almost indescribable bodily lightness, as if an invisible weight were lifted day after day. Bloating diminishes, digestion improves, and even the skin begins to show signs of renewed vitality. It's as if the entire body is silently thanking them for receiving such a simple treatment. Another impressive aspect is how the metabolism responds. Those seeking weight loss notice that their cravings for sweets lessen, and calorie burning becomes more efficient. This isn't a miracle cure, but a subtle adjustment that, combined with a healthy diet, generates visible changes on the scale and especially in the mirror. The body gains more defined contours, and self-esteem accompanies this transformation. Interestingly, often the person doesn't even notice it right away. it's a friend, a coworker, or even a family member who comments, "You look different, what have you done?" And there are also reports of emotional improvement. The simple act of caring for your body with something natural creates a sense of self-control and discipline, which is reflected in your mood and daily disposition. Less fatigue, more mental clarity, and quality sleep become almost natural consequences of this ritual. This is where many people understand. It's not just aromatic water, but a tool for personal transformation. And yet, there's a way to enhance these effects even more strategically. The secret to ensuring that clove water isn't just a passing experience is to transform it into a ritual. And rituals have power. By setting aside time each day to prepare and consume this infusion, you create a mental anchor for self-care. It's as if you're telling your body, "I respect myself, I take care of myself." This seemingly simple act changes the way we relate to our health, turning the act of drinking something natural and powerful into a reminder of discipline. To maximize its effects, regularity is key. Drinking it in the morning on an empty stomach activates the metabolism and prepares the body for the day, while at night it can act as a digestive calming agent and aid in sleep, depending on the ingredients chosen in the combination. Another strategy is to combine the practice with small complementary habits, such as walking immediately after drinking or taking the time to meditate for a few minutes. This way, clove water ceases to be isolated and becomes part of a well-being ecosystem. It's also important to vary the versions to avoid monotony and maintain motivation. On days of greater physical exertion, the combination with ginger brings vigor. When relaxation is the priority, chamomile and bay leaf are the perfect allies. During periods of increased flu risk, the version with mint and lemon proves indispensable. Each variation becomes a strategic resource, tailored to the needs of the moment. It is in this balance between consistency and versatility that clove water ceases to be just a beverage and becomes a lifestyle. After everything you've heard, it's impossible to look at a simple clove the same way. This small spice, when transformed into water, becomes a true elixir of energy, balance, and vitality. It's not an exaggeration, it's a fact. Nature offers us powerful tools, but only those who dare to use them discover their true value. Think about it. While many continue to seek magical solutions in expensive and artificial products, you now have at your disposal a simple, accessible, and extremely effective resource. The decision is in your cup. Either you continue to ignore it and maintain the same results as always, or you take the first step and experience a real transformation through something as basic as clove water. And here's my invitation. Try it, see for yourself, and share this discovery with those you love. If this content resonated with you, subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and leave a comment sharing your experience. After all, taking care of your health is a journey that becomes much more powerful when we walk it together. So tell me, are you up for the challenge of starting today?